Alright, so, I noticed Pieman did a, Let's Play of this, and, I guess you could say I'm doing this now because he did it, but I'd actually already been planning to do this, and now I feel like I don't have an original idea anymore, and I go sad face. But, yeah. I'm actually going to link to his video when I post this, because it's probably going to be better than this one is. And it actually, his intro is really informative, and he talked about a bunch of stuff that I didn't even friggin' know about the game, so it's... I didn't even notice the sound was by Jit. I don't know how I missed that. I know him. Anyways, if you've never seen the game, played the game, which is likely because it just came out like last week, it's on Steam for about $2. It's early access, so it's still in development. There's still things being worked on, bugs being found and fixed. But I mean, for the most part, what you're looking at here is a full game. So, you know, for $2, this is a steal. This is beautiful. I mean, I don't really understand why this part exists, but you can see the joystick moves up. You can see the button move too if I hit space, but I didn't want to do that because that starts the game. I like it though. It's weirdly atmospheric getting to see this arcade cabinet in this empty garage room. And I hope they do something more with this as they get into finishing development, because this is really stupidly cool for reasons that I can't properly explain. I can zoom out actually too. Oh yeah, I can't see the light. Okay. Because see, I noticed when I zoomed in on the screen... zoom in. There's a button for this, isn't there? Okay, yeah. There we go. That was way faster. I can see the reflection of the ceiling and the light in the screen. That is a nice touch. I wouldn't have expected that to be there. I didn't even notice it at first. It took me like... I don't know. It was a while before I noticed it. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyways, normally I would... When I... First time I played this, I mean, you can see the high score screens just come up a couple times. I've played it. This is not a blind Let's Play, I'm sorry. You can go watch the video that I'm gonna link for that, if you want a blind playthrough. But since I know that this is a thing now, I'm going to apply that and go through the rest like this, because, well, that's just easier to see. And I don't have to worry about accidentally knocking my mouse around and throwing my view off. So, okay. I'm probably not going to have a lot of commentary once I actually start playing this, because I'm bad at this. I've decided I'm bad at this. And until I get better at casual commentary during gameplay, I'd rather just not talk. There are a couple things I will try and point out as I'm going along, though, just because, I don't know, you know, what you're seeing here is basically, when it shows the how to play screen, that's it, that's all you get. It doesn't explain a lot beyond that, so, you know, avoid the gator, avoid the bees, collect the paper things, you can swat the bees, there's a power-up that makes you big, that's all it tells you. You know, that basically does the Pac-Man thing, and you get to go after the thing chasing you when you grab it. Anyways. What buttons have I been using for this? I think you can use WASD or the arrow keys to move. If there are more buttons than that to move, I don't know what they are. I haven't bothered checking. I think there's that. And then I've been using space bar, yeah, for everything else. Okay. Anyways. let's get started. So the black spaces you see up at the top, that is the number of letters you have to collect to finish the stage. Generally how I start is kind of just throw him over here. He always seems to run into bees when he goes up there, so that's helpful. And I'm just going to walk right past him and start gathering these things up. And you'll notice there he keeps... Oh fuck. Like he seems to randomly spawn bees. Like I know this happens. This is like just a thing that I expect even. But like him doing it is kind of random seeming. I don't want to be too close to him because he can jump. Oh balls! I could not turn around fast enough, and I knew I wasn't getting up and down the ladder. There's some really careful timing to this silly little game. I mean, it's short and sweet. What do you expect? Oh, this is bad. That was bad. I was not careful enough there. Just oh fuck. All right, you're about to hear the music change. Yeah, I didn't know what that was at first. That's because the letter got to the bottom of the screen. The letter can fall off the screen into the water. If that happens, you get stunned, just like when you got hit. I got hit by the bee earlier. It's basically the same animation, just minus the bees. And you lose a life that way if that happens. So it's not just evading this guy you gotta worry about and the bees, but also you have to get the letters. If you miss one, that's the same as getting caught. Because you will go into stun animation, then he will just come grab you. Like, easy. The other nice thing about the power-up, besides being him stop bothering you and you can nom him, and that's hilarious, the letters freeze wherever they are at the time that you grab it, which can be very helpful, for instance, if there's one about to fall off the bottom of the screen, or just as a sort of guarantee game finish if you're if you know that you've got almost all the letters and the remaining ones are all on the screen where you could grab them if you just if I walk under him while he does that, he will grab me. Oh fuck. Okay. He could have grabbed me there too, so I should probably be more careful or something. But I'm dumb. Nope. 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 Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh no. Alright. You'll also notice as I pick up the letters, not only am I getting like points and whatnot, but there's like a letter, obviously. A letter of the alphabet, not just the paper itself. Basically, once you beat this stage right here, which is the third stage, the last stage, it goes to this next screen. It actually spells out, because it's actually spelling it out as you're collecting them, but now you actually see the full sentence, basically, that you've collected over the course of the last 3 stages. So, may this letter find you in a what? I don't know. I guess we have to keep going. So, how many... Come up here! Please. Thank you. So do your silly getting hit by bees thing so I can get past you. I shouldn't have done that. I hate that platform. It's completely a trap. It is a huge trap. Because he can just once he gets right there, he could just jump up and grab you. So the only way to not get grabbed then is to jump down. And if your timing is off by like just the tiniest little bit, then he will always get you. Well, that's the end of that run. So yeah, that was not my best. So now I gotta start over, so I gotta collect that first sentence again. And every time you complete a cycle, you know, it resets like that. But each time you get to the end, it gives you a new part of the sentence. It doesn't re-show you the previous part, which is disappointing. But it's spelling out a message. I'm curious. So it's like, not only at this point, not just to keep playing to see how far you can get to get the high score, but also to reveal the message. What is the message? I have to know! So, yeah. So I think I've shown all the basic stuff, like stay away from the gator, bees occasionally spawn on one level on like either side, and just swat them if you're on it and move on your merry way, or just don't be on the level they're on and you're fine. At first I thought the bees were running into him and stunning him, but no, he just randomly will like stop and like jiggle around and bees fly out of him. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. So usually I'm not on the same floor as him when it happens, so it's never been a problem. But if you were on the same floor, he spawns like 2 to 3 to 4 bees at a time. They all fly in the same direction. Normally with bee spawn, there's just one on either side, and that's it. So you don't have to worry about it. You just swap the one and you keep going. But if you were trying to go in the direction of the gator for some reason, if you had to do that, and he does that thing that throws a bunch of bees at you, you might be in a little trouble. I'd suggest just run away. Anyways, I honestly feel like this is probably the hardest level, just because A, that freaking treehouse spot tricks you, and so I've just kind of gotta try and lure him around. Oh gosh, I'm not risking it. Get back here, so I can have a moment's reprieve, because he respawns fast like fast. Got it. So he's already back. Right, that's faster than a Pac-Man goes for sure, buddy. He almost always spawns bees when he gets to the top of that thing. Oh gosh. Jump down. So like, you can pretty easily tell what he's gonna do just by watching him. So, you know, if you see him crouch down, you know he's going to try and make a grab at you instead of jump down, which you want him to jump down generally, because that takes him a little longer and allows you to get by him. That's the last one up. I feel like the start of the level is the hardest part, because you kind of gotta, you can't just jump down, he'll get you. I like this stage of that. I feel like this is the easiest stage just because you can get stuff right there on the roof, and it kind of seems to take longer for him to travel around this map than the other ones. But realistically, it takes you longer to get around it too. So it's kind of a mixed bag there. Oh, balls. But we still have this little through passageway, so I can just dodge him there. And, there's a trampoline. Check that out. I love that. That's like the best little touch. Oh, balls. Don't get hit by the bee. Alright, that letter's getting really low. Oh dear. Alright, emergency tactics. like there was no way I was getting past him to get that letter, and it was gonna fall, and that would have killed me. So that froze the letter in place. The letter can't move. So the little notes don't move when you do that. Okay, I didn't climb into space. I keep trying to climb into space when I go to the top of that ladder or escalator. I guess it's more of a... You climb it like a ladder, like all the other things you climb, but it's clearly an escalator, right? An escalator, because this is a mall. You're in a mall. Malls have escalators. That lever's getting low. Yeah, and this stage also doesn't have like one of the through sections where you can just go through to the other side of the map to evade him like you can on the other two. That was way closer than you know. Alright, this time I'm gonna get him. Then we'll get the letter. And grab the last thing. I feel like that's the perfect ending, is to get him and then get the last letter so he's not even on the screen. I feel like that's the perfect end status. But yeah, he always comes back, so he's fine. Meanwhile, I've got limited lives over here. And I think the thing says that basically you get like an extra life every 3,000 points. I've never been a person that really keeps track of how many points they have very well. It's get you with that nonsense. Not paying attention. Just gonna go up here and letters. Dangerously low. Burp. Wow, I fooled you. Now, if I keep chasing him, like as soon as the music ends, like obviously you see the letters move again, like you revert right back to normal as soon as that ends, just like you kind of expect from this sort of game. And I thought the bee caught me. I pressed the button to hit the bee, but it didn't do it, so I thought, oh no. I forgot, you can actually hit these with the yo-yo, so you can extend your reach, basically, to grab the letters if they're passing you by. Oh, gosh. Oh, what did I just do to myself? As soon as I did it, I was like, that was a dumb idea. Alright, well, that's one life down. Got two more. Not in the worst of shape. Where is it? There it is. Oh, come on, dude. Get away from the letter. Please! Oh wait, there's another one again. Shoot! Oh! Stop spawning bees. Get over here, get over here, get over here. This is the worst thing. Okay. I'm just gonna get the letter. Oh my gosh. This is more stressful than it should be. I mean, hey, it's old school. You got one shot. He gets you, you're done. You have no hit points. One and you done. Dadgummit. Back here. Do not jump down. And then jump down. See, when I first started playing this, I didn't understand why the music would randomly change. And now I know. It's because there's a letter. Oh, and I'm about to die. Where is it? 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 Oh, fuck. I'm basically invincible right now. Yeah, I can't get that later, so I'll just grab him and waddle around for a little bit until the music stops. Doop, doop, doop. Got it. Perfect in condition. Met. Wahahaha, I'm the greatest. You're in a state able to understand their... See, I've already forgot the first sentence. We'll piece it together later. We'll piece it together in a bit. If you're in the state where you're able to understand... I'm left with this impression that, like, something heavy has gone down, and there's, like... but I don't know. If you go to the webpage, if you click the button for this game that says to go read the comic that's presently posted actually has the first line of that sentence that you get for doing this correctly in the letter, but that's all it shows is the first line. It's like a tease. And I'm just like, oh, you bitch. You're toying with my emotions now. Oh god, that's gonna almost screwed me. So you can't just sit around like waiting for him to get, because I was doing that once, like waiting for him to get close so I could then like grab the thing and turn on him immediately like I'd do in a Pac-Man or something, and it swapped positions, and I was like, no, and he grabbed me because I'm a dummy. But yeah, that's a one-shot power-up too. So I mean, once you've used it, that's done. Oh, you forget he can do that. But I mean, that's the nature of this stage. Basically, it's kind of wonky like that. When I was bug reporting earlier, because you know, like I didn't realize the things were falling off the screen and killing me. I thought it was just, oh, are you really doing this to me now? I'm dead. I couldn't get to the power up, and he was in my way. Am I dead? No, I've got one more life. Okay, good. One more shot. So it is literally a one-shot power-up. You use it, and you either get something out of it, or you don't. Got it. Oh no, the bee. It spawned right as I was going to move. I saw it, and it's like, oh no. Alright, well, I've played enough and done just well enough to fill this screen with my silly, almost all of my name. Now it's not going to make sense because my Twitch name is Revya, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to stop there because otherwise this could go on forever, because the farthest I've gotten is, like if you label the stages like 1, 2, 3, and like the cycle you're on is the first cycle, the second cycle, then I've made it to 4-1. That's as far as I've made it. And I've played at least 10 times, you can see. And I've played more than 10 times. It's more like 12 or 14, I guess. But at least, but yeah, I've been trying. 3,000. How many points does it take to get to 3,000? My top score is 25,000. So shouldn't I have gotten like 7, 8? No, wait. Yeah. No. 7. At least 7 extra lives, right? Maybe you only get that once. Maybe it doubles after that. That's how these games normally work, right? It keeps doubling to get more lives. I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, it's really simplistic, it's really easy to play, and yet clearly very difficult to master. You know, it's that old school challenge. Because I mean, you know, I bet every time I got eaten just then, you just slapped your forehead and was like, "You idiot, how did you let that happen?" I don't know. That's an excellent question, which I wish I had a good answer to, but I don't, because I suck, apparently. But, you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a nice little challenge, and I'm going to keep at it until I find the rest of that friggin' message, because I want to know what it says. I've gotten 3 lines, and I know that 3rd line was not the end, so I gotta keep going until I can do well enough to get the full message. I am bound and determined. You're probably not going to be here to see me do that, because that will take fucking forever, because I'm terrible at video games, clearly. But, oh no. You play this, you try it for yourself, and if you can, you see my high score. It's 25,850. That's my high score. I've gotten to stage 4-1. Beat me. I dare you. You have been challenged. The gauntlet has been thrown down. So do it. It's $2. It's $2. You can afford $2. Go play this game. It's awesome. I love it. Anyways, that's all I got. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.